People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube, people elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located at PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com, my blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. And it's been 2 weeks, and I can't stand it anymore. Talking about the box braids. The roots, I admit I'm tender-headed, but basically my scalp is sore. I have two options. I can either put some 1401 on it and massage it in and let it have that cooling effect, or I could take the braids out. They're actually smaller than I intended, so I figure take the braids out, repart it, put thicker braids in. So that's what I'm going to do. So I brought back my parting comb. I don't usually use this to actually comb my hair, but for synthetic hair, which is stronger than, say for instance, this comb, that's what I'm going to use for this part of the hair when I separate it. Basically what I'm going to do, the bottom is tangling, so I'm going to use that to detangle the bottom, and then I use the other end to release the braid. And I have plenty more of this hair left, so I don't even have to worry about trying to save the hair. And just like that. So then I'm going to take my bigger comb, yeah, because I don't use this particular comb on my natural hair. That's for the synthetic only. I do use this to part. That's how I get all these nice straight parts. But for the actual combing, the synthetic hair, yes. My hair, no. I use this comb for that. That way, if there's any tangles or any buildup in my hair, that'll, you know, relieve that. And then when it's time to detangle, I got these combs. I also have the old Demon type brush and my Cosmology brush that I use all the time. That is actually marketed as a comb. They call that the Curls Plus Paddle Comb. I don't get how they think that's a comb. But I parted my hair into 4 sections so that way it'll go quick. I figure if nothing else, I'll take down the left and right front and leave the back. So if I have to go somewhere, whatever, it's still basically in a style until I can get home and finish the work. But it took me 3 days to put these braids in, and it might take me 4 or 5 hours to take the braids out, because unbraiding is quicker than braiding. But your arms will get tired, and I'm anticipating that's going to make me stop and, you know, have a life, eat dinner, so forth and so on. So basically, I am going to be taking my time, taking them out because, well, my scalp is tender, so I don't want to, you know, yank or anything. So it might need a whole nother day just to take the braids out. So, yeah. And since the bottom was loose, it tends to tangle. And then basically I just stick that through and send the end of the braid to the bottom, which releases my hair from the process. Let me show you what I mean. So, well, hold on. Let's start from the bottom so you can see. And see, if that gets too tangled, I can always cut the end. But my natural hair is stopping right there. So I just stick that in there in the middle of one of the twists and slide it down. So the end of the braid ends up down here. It might actually tangle down there while my hair is being released from the braid. Basically, it's a method known as tinking. If you knit or crochet, you know what that means. That means you're basically unraveling or unknitting or uncrocheting. Well, this is basically unbraiding. Okay. That's just the easiest way to do it without causing any tangles. Because when you slide it down, the ends of the hair ends up being, the braid basically ends up sliding to the bottom. And at the top, you basically have unbraided strands. See what I'm saying? And that's it. Now all I gotta do is do that a couple of dozen times on one section, a couple of dozen times on the next section, a couple of dozen times on the third section. Wow, that's still wet. Took a shower this morning, threw some shampoo in my roots, then jumped in the shower, and my hair is still wet under there apparently. This part feels dry to me. But I'm thinking all of them would be this size now instead of, you know, the size that they are. In other words, for every 2 braids, I'll have 1. It'll still look good. It'll still have the same fullness, but it'll be less pulling on my scalp because I have a little new growth basically. Well, hold on, let me show you what I mean. So basically, I have like a 1/2 inch of new growth. To handle that, you can either twist it like this with some water and let it set, which basically looks like you got a lock at the end of your twist, or I could just take it down and redo it. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. And see, these in the front are a lot thicker than the ones in the back. So all the ones in the back are this thin. So that's going to be a little more challenging than the front, which is why I'm going to do that tomorrow, or tomorrow and the next day, or however long it takes. Plus the fact that I just flat out miss my hair. I mean, the box braids look nice and everything. They're very heavy. So that's another reason why I want to take it down, just to reduce the weight. With less braids, there'll be less weight. And then I can get back to my stuff. Yeah. And the Michael McDonald trial is about to continue. We're now at, let's see, video number 17, I believe it is. oh, that's not the copper I want to use for that, which is after the mistrial. So we'll be doing the continuation of that. That's usually an hour to 2 hour blocks that we review that footage and comment and stuff. So that's what I'll be doing while I'm undoing my hair. And see, this comb is better for unbraiding or tink tink tink, because it actually goes through my hair without damage because it's made like a brush. So yeah. So depending on the size of the braid, it's going to be a combination of the tink method where you're sliding the braid constituents down, or the brush. The bigger ones, I'll just use that brown brush, and the smaller ones, I'll use the silver comb. But in the meantime, I'm going to twist that on out my way. But wasn't that a good match? This is my hair color, and this is the synthetic color. So, yeah. That was really, really close. Anyway, I'm going to finish doing that. I got this watch in the mail today called a Touch Smart. It was a YouTube ad that said free watch, and I clicked it, and I thought, yeah, they're going to send some cheapy whatever. It's a real watch. It connects via Bluetooth. It's over there charging, and I'm going to see if I can get a different color band. It comes apart, so that way you can charge it, and then the watch band slides in. The only problem I could see with that would be like if I was exercising or something, because these are sports watches. So then what would happen is it could possibly pop off since it slides in. But it comes like, with instructions and all that. 2 codes for whether you have a iOS or an Android phone. It tells you how to pair it, so forth and so on. It says it takes at least 2 hours to charge, and the charge should last 1 to 2 days, depending on whether or not you're actively using it, so forth and so on. And it looks really cool. I mean, I would have chose pink if I had a choice in colors, but yeah. So if you see that YouTube ad that says Touch Smart Watch, we're giving them away free for a limited time, click it. It's $9.95 for shipping and handling. I think the total charge was $10.75 because apparently they put taxes on it. And they sent it to my house. And I frankly forgot about it. So when it showed up, I'm expecting my Nations package and my food box, but what's that? And I'm thinking, I didn't order anything. And then when I opened it up, I went, oh, yes, I did. But once it's fully charged and everything, and I get it paired, I'm going to do a review. And I'm not required to do a review or anything on a free product, but yeah, the quality of this thing that they sent, people are buying smartwatches for hundreds of dollars, and that was free. So yeah, I'm going to tell everybody about it. In the meantime, yes, that's a little goofy. In the meantime, I'm going to get back to this. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located at PurpleButterfly-Soaps.myshopify.com. Yes, I know I'm random. And my blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye now. People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, People of elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located at purplebutterfly-soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. And as you could tell, I've gotten this section done. I'm working on this section. That only took me about 2 hours. Well, not even 2 hours. I was watching the Mueller trial, no, the Donald trial. But yeah, in the meantime, the watch finally got charged. And I was pushing this button wondering why it wasn't working. Couldn't find out there's a little button right there to turn it on. And it's got a lot of features. You can change all the little details. It's got YouTube, well, nope. It's got Facebook, it's got a heart monitor, it's got a clock face, it moves the screen around, or you can actually minimize it to fit everything in, but I can't tell what everything is when that happens. It took my heart rate, it's really accurate, it's like 76 beats a minute. Found that interesting. It also has a camera. I don't see where the camera would actually be. I don't see a little dot for a camera, but they got a camera icon there. So, yeah, I'm going to play with that for a while. First, I got to go to the app that comes with it, and I'm thinking that's how you set the time and the calendar, because right now it says it's 6 something and the date is February the 1st, 2021. This phone is living in the past. I'm assuming that's the date of manufacture or the date that it was activated or whatever for first use, and then you set the watch to whatever time. I just haven't been able to figure out how to do that via the phone itself. Look at this. Well, hold on. You see that? And you could touch the face and get all kinds of different, hold on. Let's see if I could. Oh, it's on top. Okay. You could change the face to different. It's fun, but the time is wrong. It says 6:57. Oh no, those are a number of steps. Okay, hold on. 6:57, Friday the 1st. Yeah, I gotta fix that. But in the meantime, it was a free watch. So if it never has the correct time, I'm still happy with it because I could figure all that stuff out later. I basically wanted it because it monitors your steps. Instead of having to carry the phone with you, I could just have the watch on me. It monitors your heart rate. It has a bunch of fun features. You can even play music through it. I usually use the telephone for that. My Bluetooth has a memory of 16 gig for if I take music from my computer and put it on it. I don't do all that. I have V105 as an app, but if I could get the app to play through the phone, the watch rather, that would be a fun feature. Is Bluetooth activated and everything really small writing, so yeah, I gotta, well, basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a picture of it, and that way I could blow it up. That's how I was able to read certain things, on other apps or other applications that about, because, I mean, I wear trifocals. These are the bifocals because, the old insurance covered trifocals and this insurance only covers the bifocals. And I, I can go like this and kind of read it, but, like this. But if I try to get up close, it gets blurry from like right about here. And this is as clear as I could get it, and that's too small for me to see it. So, yeah. In the meantime, it says ensure that your device is Bluetooth enabled. Something. If there's an issue, delete and reinstall. I already clicked the Bluetooth, so it actually lists the phone on my Bluetooth. But now I got to get the Bluetooth to be listed on watch, on the watch itself. Because apparently there's a pairing function, and just because my phone recognizes it doesn't mean that the watch will recognize it. Yeah. I know what I mean, I just ain't getting out my mouth right. But in the meantime, just thought I'd share that. I'm going to get back to my hair because as fast as it's going, I could probably get done with it tonight. And then I can play with my new toy. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located at PurpleButterfly-Soaps.myshopify.com, my blog, PurpleButterfly-People.blogspot.com. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Bye now. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.